Hello and welcome to the Natural Vlog. My name is Jason Lee and I'm inviting you to spend a little bit of time with me today to go over some tips about health and wellness. Now that summer's here, it's an amazing time to get out and experience the taste of the seasons. One of the best ways to do this is at a farmer's market. And here we are in beautiful Grimsby experiencing their farmer's market, where you can sample fresh and local produce, often farmed here locally, and get a feel for the community as well, by chatting with some of the people and experiencing some of the cool products that they have. So right now we're going to go over some of the 7 steps to what makes a farmer's market so awesome. Number 1, support local businesses. Family farms have decreased significantly over the time, and by shopping farmers markets you can support local farmers and small businesses. Many of these businesses provide people with a great alternative to mass-produced foods in big box stores while building community at the same time. And what makes farmers markets so awesome is a lot of the produce comes very, very close to home. So some of these things come within 100 miles, 50 miles, 10 miles, even 1 mile from actually where they are. So it's about as fresh as you can get it. Maybe you can tell us a bit about your farm. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, I'm third generation. My son is farming with me also, 4th generation. We live in Beamsville and we rent a farm right on the Grimsby border. So we're right close to Grimsby. And I farmed all my life. My dad farmed all his life. My grandfather came over from England. And we have about 150 acres of tender fruit and grow a few vegetables to go along with it, mostly just for local markets. But our main expertise is tender fruit.
Awesome.
So we'll be here all summer with, well, next week starting with cherries, and after that, like apricots, nectarines, plums, peaches, apples, pears, more plums.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Number 2, it's environmentally friendly. Food on average can travel over 1,000 to 2,000 miles just to get to your plate, and often involves significant amounts of fossil fuels, shipping, and refrigerated trucks. It's more sustainable to eat food that's locally grown, since local foods cut down on money, energy, and resources required to ship food, making it better for us and way better for the environment. Number 3, education. Farmers markets create a great opportunity to communicate with people who grow the food you eat. It allows you to ask questions about the chemical or pesticide use, or what's in season, or what the best ways to prepare the food itself. Farmers markets are great ways to educate kids about where food comes from, how food is produced, all the varieties of foods out there. It makes it exciting for the whole family to get involved in picking what you are going to have for dinner. Number 4, the food's always fresh. Fruits and vegetables are often picked quite fresh and possibly picked even the same day it's here, ripened on the field and not during the shipping process. Artificial chemicals used to ripen fruits can have negative effects on the health, especially our digestive system, our vascular system, our nervous system, and our hormonal systems. These often lead to fatigue, digestive issues, joint pains, sleep issues, mood disorders, and a whole bunch of different things. Many foods in grocery stores are often irradiated, waxed, or gassed during transit time and have further negative effects on human health. These preserve the fruit to make it seem fresh longer, but here it's actually fresh for real. Foods in farmers markets are often minimally processed, grown with sustainable techniques, so you're truly getting the freshest stuff you can. So on the topic of education, we're here from Dave from Phoenix Farms, and Dave's going to talk to us a bit about sprouts.
Yeah, awesome. Hello. So we got a variety of different sprouts and wheatgrass here. And different microgreens, they all taste great. Great to add to a salad, eat them raw. You could juice them, put them in smoothies. They're pretty fantastic.
So tell us about the nutritional value of some of these things.
Well, sprouts in general are highest in nutrition compared to the mature plants, because all the energy and life force is concentrated in that baby plant, whereas that plant's going to age and mature. It gets spread between the stems, the leaves, and the flowering process, making it less concentrated. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the major things about sprouts and why they're so important to add to our diets.
Yeah, so it's like a perfect raw food, right?
100%, absolutely, yes.
And the great thing is you can incorporate this into many kinds of things. Like you can just sprinkle it on some salad. You can throw it in a smoothie if you want. Some of them require juicing. There are different kinds of juicing devices, or you can just put them in a sandwich or something like that. So they're fantastic. They go pretty much with everything, and they add some spice to your meals.
100%, yeah.
Cool.
That's
Thanks,
great.
Dave. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Awesome. Number 5, humane treatment of animals. Farmers markets often contain meats, cheeses, and eggs from animals often raised without hormones or antibiotics, as well as animals who have grazed on green grass, free range, or have eaten a diet more natural suited to that animal. These animals are spared the crowded, unnatural living conditions found in feedlots and cages in typical animal agriculture. Animals fed in this manner produce better quality meats, which are easier to digest, better on the body, and have better nutritional profiles. Number 6, food biodiversity. Food has become a monoculture with limited varieties, where the average person eats roughly 3 kinds of vegetables during most of their lifetime. This often leads to food sensitivities, digestive issues, and other kinds of disorders. Farmers markets allow one to savor the biodiversity of our planet by looking at so many different kinds of heirloom produce that you'll never see in a grocery store. Red, yellow, purple carrots, rainbow tomatoes, purple green cauliflower, different kinds of garlics, mushrooms, and much more. Heirloom varieties and foods often taste better, and they're picked at the peak of freshness to ensure their ripeness, which not only tastes better, but provides better nutrition. What's also great is you can add a variety of these things to your meals by spicing up different kinds of recipes, different kinds of things, so you can take your average meals and make them sometimes very unique. Number 7, eat foods in season. For the greatest freshness, look for foods that are grown locally and that are in season. Foods in season reflect the truest flavors that that food has to offer. A research study in 1997 by the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food in London, England found that seasonal foods had a different nutritional profile than foods out of season. Iodine concentration was higher, certain vitamins and minerals were higher. Beta-carotene, for example, was highest in the summer months for certain plants. A Japanese study found that vitamin C was 3 times higher in foods harvested in the summer than those foods harvested in the winter. So foods have different kinds of textures, different kinds of flavors, and the seasons make a big difference for that. For example, for the spring, you want to look for tender, leafy type of vegetables that are grown in the season. Swiss chard, spinach, lettuce, asparagus, parsley, basil. The summer months you want to consider cooling foods like strawberries, apple, plum, peach, pears, summer squash, broccoli, cauliflower, and corn. The fall, you're moving into warming types of foods, carrots, pumpkin, sweet potato, onions, garlic. And in the winter, we want to use really, really warming foods, so more meatier foods, more heavier, denser foods like certain meats, carrots, again, potatoes, onions, garlic, eggs, corn, nuts, things like that. So next time you're in the area looking for something really interesting to do, why don't you come by and check out one of the local farmers markets. You never know what you're going to find, and it's also great for education and awesome for your health. Thanks a lot for tuning into this vlog, and I'll see you next time. Take care.